Yeah, good morning guys, welcome back to another video here on Unplugged EV. I always need to think which channel I'm actually serving at the moment. So Unplugged EV Australia, of course, sunny, hot. Look at this weather, beautiful if you are still stuck in snow or in the colder climate. Expected 34 today, that's what we are going to get. So I'm expecting a lot of sunshine coming into our battery today, which is good, which is fantastic, because we are down to 21%, and I hope we will get for 50. I'm expecting 50% when we come home, maybe even a little bit more, but I don't know. It all depends on the weather. There could be clouds coming, you know, later on, and yeah. So anyway, this is day number 2 of our off-grid charging challenge. We are at 186 kilometers range, and here we go, day number 2. I'm expecting I use a little bit more energy today because I will have the aircon on later during the day, and there is a possibility I have to do a test drive with one of my colleagues during the week, which will cost an awful lot of energy then because we are not driving in chill mode. Of course, now you could say, well, the system is not big enough to actually charge the car as well as all the other loads you have in your garage, the pump and the workbench and the lighting and everything. It's just not made for that. It's only a 1.2 kilowatt solar and a 14 kilowatt hour battery. That's not enough to charge a car and make this work. Well, potentially you are totally right with that, because this is just first stage of the whole setup I'm planning to build up. I've got another 1.7 kilowatt hours of solar already in the garage, just haven't got time to set it up. And I'm also planning to add more batteries, of course, down the track. This first stage now, what we have, this is just basically proof of concept. This is just my first build of an off-grid system ever, and I wanted to see how everything works together, how everything needs to be set up, and if it works in general. It's not like we have to do let's go with this truck here, comes around the corner fast, so I better take over manually and go a little bit to the outer side of the road here. Don't want to get any stone chips. Yeah, this is a total proof of concept work, and now I'm building this one up, so more solar, more batteries, bigger inverter eventually. So all this kind of stuff will come during the next couple of months, years maybe. I'm already looking on Gumtree here, which is our online platform, to buy more used solar panels. There are heaps of people selling their old 1.5 kilowatt systems for $150. So very keen to get them. Well, and if you have seen yesterday, even during this very cloudy weather, we had no sunshine at all yesterday at all. We managed to get 2.2 kilowatt hours from the solar into the battery, and that was actually a big surprise. I wasn't expecting that. That was maybe the first day ever when we had clouds only. So today, with this weather here, I'm expecting we will get around 5.5, 6 kilowatt hours into the battery, and this will be enough to charge the car then back to 60% or so, and then we should be safe for the rest of the week. Yeah, we've got some headwind this morning. You can see the consumption is 150 watt hours per kilometer. If you have a look at the graph from yesterday, you can see our amazing drive with 119 watt hours only yesterday, and then on our way back. And this morning it's actually fairly high due to the strong headwind we're getting from the west. So hopefully the wind still persists when we go home and it pushes us, and then consumption will go down. Picks up this person there. Nice. Okay, so 128, we came down to 128, so not too bad actually. Everything under 130 is pretty good. So 170 kilometers left, so 16 kilometers down for a 15 kilometer drive. Headwind takes a toll, 1 kilometer more than we actually drove. All right, so we're parking here for the whole day. I guess the cabin overheat protection will come on from time to time. Under safety and security, there's the cabin overheat protection, and it's running on no AC, so it's only using the fans of the car. If it gets over 40-45 degrees, it turns on the fans for a moment, for a couple of minutes, to get some fresh air in and lowers the temperature. You can actually watch this on your mobile app, that the temperature is going up to 50-55 sometimes, and then it pushes it down and you're going down to 40 degrees again. So this is turned on. This will of course take a little bit of power, and we've got the Sentry mode is running of course here. Well, and if I have my lunch break here in the car, as I usually do, I probably have to turn on the air condition just a little bit because it's getting far too warm to watch a video here. All right, 170 kilometers. Let's see how we go. Okay guys, so lunch break, and we are down to 163 kilometers. So I lost 7 kilometers already, and the day is only half over. And I will turn on the air condition now because it's so freaking hot in here. It's unbelievable. Car sits in the full sunlight and it gets really hot. So I will turn on the air condition just a little bit, but I think we will go down to 160 eventually during my lunch break here now. So that's just what I use. But you know, on the positive side of things, we've got heaps of sunshine this morning, and the battery at home is charging and charging and charging, and we can use this energy tonight to recharge the car. I know, it's a bit crazy, right? You've got the DC coming from the solar panels, and then you charge your batteries with that, and then the batteries operate your inverter, which does DC to AC, and then you feed this AC into your car, and there's a charger again from AC to DC to charge your batteries in the car. That is crazy, right? And all these conversions have losses of course, but still far more efficient than any of these shit cars, you know. So, and the energy is free, coming from the roof, free energy, so why wouldn't you? I'll make this a bit bigger. What a shame, we are down to 157, so I used actually more energy than expected. I had the air condition sitting on 27.5 here. This is the maximum. If you go one higher, it's going to high and then it starts heating. So this is the highest air condition setting you can have, and that's pretty good here inside, considering outside is like 35 or something. So pretty happy with that. But well, we got some clouds coming in now. It's get really cloudy. It's always in the afternoon the last couple of days, which is good because the car doesn't heat up anymore and it's nice and cool when I go home from work. But on the other side, we are missing out on solar energy at home, which we need to recharge the car then. So I don't know, this morning was good and the panels are facing eastwards, so we're getting the most energy in the morning anyway. And now it is 1:30 in the afternoon, so we will see. Okay, 157 kilometers so far. We've got another 3.5 hours to park here with Sentry mode on and cabin overheat protection, of course. Let's get out of here. And look, all the windows are down just a bit. When I walk away now, it locks them automatically. So cool. Watch out. Am I far enough away? Yep, there you go. Windows have closed. Just automatically. How cool is that? So, and we are going home now, and 153 kilometers. So we lost another 2 or 3 kilometers since our lunch break. all in total 7 kilometers down. Actually not too bad, considering we had the air condition running for half an hour during our lunch break, and the car is sitting here with Sentry mode on all the time, so using energy for 9.5 hours. Okay, let's go home and find out what our battery in the garage says. Oh, look at these little flags there on the power poles. It looks like we will have headwind again on our way home. So this is not good. We've got 133 already. Headwind doesn't help. $134 only. So that's 19 kilometers down for a 15 kilometer trip because of the headwind. You can see here 138 watt hours per kilometer, so far more. We had the aircon on 27.5. I know this doesn't sound very cool, but if you have like 34 outside, 27.5 is nice and cool, and this is enough to cool down the car. Obviously, if you have really high temperatures like 30, 36 or even 40 or something, and you're driving in full sunshine, you need to have the aircon lower than to 22, 23, 24 or something. But for these conditions here, ideal 27.5 is the highest setting, and you're still getting cool air. So that's a saving by itself already. All right, yeah, well, let's plug in the car. I doubt we will actually ever charge the car back to 60%. It will just go down, down, down gradually from here. Okay, let's check the battery. I can hear the irrigation pump running already. That sucks up more juice from our battery. Let's see what we got. 47. What did I say this morning? 50, 55 maybe? But then the clouds came and now the pump is running. So we have to wait for the pump to stop, and then we have, well, a certain amount we can spend for charging the car. And this is all it gets. So this is all. And let's have a look how much solar we have. Oh, 4.74 only. I was hoping about 5.5, but the clouds were coming in too early. And then minus our pump running now for about 1.5 hours on 800 watts. We will have about 3 kilowatt hours to charge back into the car until we are down to 20-25% of the battery again. It's all very, very close. So we now start the charging of the vehicle again. The state of charge of the battery has not dropped any further, 42%. And we've got only 130 kilometers. And the customer just rang, and I've got this appointment tomorrow. So tomorrow we need at least, I don't know, 50, 60 kilometers. Probably 60. So we need to charge as much as possible today. I haven't plugged in the car, but I haven't showed you this one here either. I actually put the kilowatt meter, there we go, kilowatt meter in between our charging, and we started yesterday at 428.21 kilowatt hours, and we've got 430 exactly today. So that means we have charged only well, less than 1.8 kilowatt hours yesterday. It's not much. Well, the battery was almost empty, you know, it was on 30% or so. And yeah, that was just not enough. But today we've got a little bit more juice. So let's get started. Let's plug this one in and charge on 8 amps again for, well, hopefully at least 2 hours. 7 hours, 10 minutes, it tells me. No, this needs to go down. This cannot be. It cannot take 7 hours to charge to 60% or something. Well, it does. It does. 7 hours and 10 minutes from, like, I don't know, 40% to 60%. But this is only on 8 amps. So we can only charge on 8 amps at the moment until I fix the battery up. And then we can charge with like 50 kilowatt, almost. So, okay, well, let's let it charge. and see how far we come. 130 starting point to charge the vehicle. 7 hours to go. So the battery claims it has 6% state of charge now. That is not quite true, because I've got a 15% buffer programmed into this app as well. So we still have about 15% or something all in total, probably 20% at the moment. But I will turn off the charger now, because some of these cells are getting low here in the pack. And let's see, so we have started at 1844. This was 2 hours 15 minutes. 130 kilometers was our start. 130, 157. Okay, stop charging. This is not gonna work. We have charged less back into the battery than we actually have used today for our commute. And today I need to do the commute and the drive to the customer. So we will definitely coming home with under 100 kilometers. I don't know how much we can recharge the battery, because we are so low now. We probably cannot charge much tomorrow. And then we've got Thursday to go to work at least. So hopefully nobody else is ringing. This is getting so low. But Friday will be good. Friday, I tell you, tomorrow. Yeah, talking about tomorrow, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching here. Thanks for all your support. I hope you enjoy these videos. Stay charged, stay safe, and I'll catch you tomorrow in the next video, day number 3 of our off-grid charging challenge with the Teslander. Again, thanks for watching. See you then. Bye-bye. Just want to have a look before you go. So 4.2 kilowatt hours we have charged into the car. 4.2 kilowatt hours. And this is in line what we have charged today, 4.75. And then the pump was running. So this all makes sense. So hopefully we've got a better sunny day tomorrow. But who knows?